Oh, it's me. It's me. It's Driver 53. Welcome to Late Night Live, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a great weekend. Getting ready for New Year's Eve tomorrow night. Tonight, we are going to be hacking some fast farming. That's right. I've got some things that you've probably seen, but we're going to be doing them again anyway. Testing out and showing you guys some really awesome fast farming techniques. If you haven't been able to see all the other videos that I've got, well, stick around. We're going to be having some fun, going fast and doing a lot of harvesting, I think. Maybe a little bit of seeding, maybe some mowing. We got a lot of stuff we got to do here on the farm. We got the fast farming challenge going on the Elm Rochester map. It's a modified version of Elm Creek. It's really cool, but stick around. I think you guys are going to enjoy tonight's stream. How are y'all doing? Welcome in. We've got 15 people in here right now. I do appreciate you all stopping in early here in the stream. Who was first? That's Michael Grisey saying, let's get the show on the road. What's going on, Michael? Welcome in, man. Welcome in. My moderators right now, it looks like I've got Vapor Farming. I've got Streamlabs. I don't see Chief yet. Let's see if I can get Chief here to answer and see if he can pop his head around the corner here. Hey, there's Chris S also stopping in as a moderator. And there's Chief. All right, we got it. We got Chief. We got Streamlabs. Perfect. So, members, who do I've got? I've got Michael Grisey, Faber Farming, Wrench Bender, Kevin Skyens, Rooster 747, JC Farms, Matthew Walter, Cecil Simulations, Texas Hook'em 89. I've got who else? Chris S and Alex Bauer. That's all the members. Thank you guys very much for stopping in here tonight. And everybody else that's in chat is too. You're going to go ahead and get a shout out as well for being in here early. Yammy Wills, how are you doing? Pro Fishing 2023. T-Shug, what's up, man? Waylon Timlick, how are you doing, Waylon? We've also got Kevin's Gaming stopping in, and Doug Schultz. That's everybody in here right now. Thank you all very much for being here today. Guys, I'm a little bit wore out. I'm not gonna lie. I did some slot car racing today. Didn't really plan on doing that this weekend, but the middle kid, we got to talking about slot car stuff that was down here. He asked if there was one coming up soon. I said, yeah, absolutely. There's one actually happening this weekend. He goes, can we go? And he loves racing. Absolutely loves racing. And so I took him today. My favorite track that we've got here local, and had a good time. My team almost won. We had a little bit of a mechanical issue happening with one of the other cars, or one of his cars. So we got second still. Really good showing. The first time I'd raced since I think March or April, something like that, the last time I raced. So felt good. Felt really good. Placed fourth overall, but only like 30 laps out of the lead. So after 40 minutes of driving to only be 30 laps behind on a course, or the track was running about three and a half seconds a lap if you were consistently moving. Qualifying was like 3.2, so I was running about 3.5 3.7 somewhere in there. So it's not that much. I mean, it's not that much at all. So it was really good to do that, to get back into it. Looking forward to doing it again, but we're here now and hanging out with you guys. So if I seem a little bit tired, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night and had to wake up early to go do that, but it was a good time. Nicholas Earl stopping in saying, hey, driver, and Almost Aaron saying, good evening. How are y'all doing? And T-Shug stopping in with a $50 super chat saying, happy holidays. T-Shug, thank you very much. Guys, Hash Browns hashtags down in the chat right now for T-Shug, if you would. Kevin's got him down there. Come on, all the members, put your Hash Browns down there. If you don't know how, click on the chat. You should see like a money icon next to it. I think that's the way we do it. Or is it just the regular chat? No, it's just a regular chat. Okay. If you just click on the regular chat, you're going to be able to see all of your Driver 53 gaming emojis. You've also got some YouTube ones down there. Yeah, click on that smiley face down there and you should be able to see that. So that is awesome. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. I just escape. Or no, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. But guys, Hash Browns hashtags down in the chat. Reaver Todd stopping in. What's going on, man? Welcome in. T-Shug, how are you doing? It's been a while. Thanks for stopping in. and appreciate that dono very, very much. I really, really do, guys. So, also, just want to let you guys know that we did already get started on the next goal here. I don't know if you guys saw this last stream or not, but we got the goal of 200 gifted memberships. Right now, we're set at 17. But when we get to 200, I'm going to wear a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle onesie. That's the goal. You guys had so much fun with that over Christmas that I figure I'll just keep doing it again. No time limit on how long that takes. Whenever we get there, we get there. But yeah, it's a thing. And like I said, when we hit it, we hit it. It takes 3 months, whatever it does. So T-Shug says you make great content. Thank you very much, T-Shug. I really appreciate it. Slick Top 74 stopping in saying, what's up, 53? How's it? It's good. It's good. I did some racing today, slot car racing. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a 1/24th scale race car. So they're about maybe 6 inches long. The chassis, like the wheelbase, is like 4 inches on these things. It's a plastic body that can just bend like crazy out of the way, right? And it's a electric track that has a groove in it, and the car has a guide, and it just goes around. And this one was shaped like a road course with a crossover. So really cool. Had a good time. 8 drivers today. So it was fun. It's fun. I think they've had like 17 showing up on Wednesday nights. So I'm interested in showing up to one of those. But that's stream night. So I got to figure out what I'm going to do. Do I move stream? Do I just not stream that week? I don't know. So I'm interested in getting up there for that though. T-Shug, man, you're going all in tonight. Brand new Team 53 pit crew member. Thank you very, very much, man. The brand new green helmet there. Let's go ahead and add one more here on to this this counter, because that is a new member. I got to make sure I do it the right way here. All right, do that, and then do that. Perfect. We're up to 18 now, guys. Hash browns, hashtags down in the chat once again for T-Shug jumping into the pit crew. Are you gonna sing to DJ when he shows up? Man, I sent him a text message earlier wishing him a happy birthday. He said he's just chilling. So if he shows up, I mean, I might have to, or I can get Alex to do it. Alex likes to sing happy birthday to everybody. I think I found a good newbie course. Sweet, Reaver. That's awesome. Dude, I'm going in the morning. I don't know how good of an idea that is. But I'm going to take my new Luna with me, I think, and practice with it a little bit. I got this for Christmas. Also got like a dragon. Yeah, a dragon is what I got. And it's a really nice, like, 8-speed. So really excited about that. For you guys who don't know, this is a disc for disc golf. This is a putter. They have drivers also. So Reaver, Todd, and I have been talking behind the scenes about disc golf a little bit. And Texas says Alex should do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, our MacGyver, how are you doing? Say good evening, Driver 53. Yeah, back to the disc golf. I'm going in the morning. It's supposed to be about 35 degrees, maybe, when I get there. Gonna do a random doubles, and then I'm probably gonna play in a mini tournament. So wish me luck. Hopefully I do good. Either way, it's getting out there, getting active. I should be able to walk about 4, maybe 5 miles tomorrow, kind of depending on how well I throw or how bad I throw. So I need to send you discs from my friend. Oh, absolutely, Texas Hook'em. Do you know what brand they are? Reaver says, I was there today and talked to someone who just finished playing. It says a nice chill course that isn't very busy. That's good. I mean, I think even if they are busy, a good one, like a par 3 course, is a really nice one. You know what I mean? Like, and if you can get some open shots with a little bit of, like, I won't say woods, but a little bit of that, then you're getting like everything that you would need for like a tournament, I feel like. So that's why I'm going to the one I'm going to tomorrow. No, but I could find out. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, just send me a message. Send me a message. We can get stuff sorted out. But the one I'm going to tomorrow is mostly wooded. So it's tight things. And if you're off the fairway, you're in trees and stuff. And it's, man, a lot of like irregular shaped, like trees in a couple holes that are just right in the way. And you really got to figure out how to like get around them and work with the discs that you have. So it's a really cool course. And then the one local here, there's trees, but it's really wide open, a little bit of low ceiling. And then there's some that are just nothing in your way. Cecil Simulations, my farm has postponed giving out gifts to the 15th of January for health reasons. Oh no. Oh no, Cecil. I hope you get to feeling better. Really, really do. It's no good to be feeling not great this time of year. I was that way a year ago. We came back from Florida. We went on vacation down there to Universal. Came back and I got that thing. And it put me on my butt for a week, probably. And it took a while to get over that. It did. So not fun being not feeling good, especially right now. New Year's Eve, celebrating the new year, right? New aspirations and wishes and plans, goals, all that good stuff, right? So hopefully you get to feeling better. I really, really hope you do. Yeah. So I mean, what do you guys think? How was your week? How was your week? I know we had Christmas happening on Monday. I talked to you guys on Wednesday, right? But everybody have a good week. You got big plans for tomorrow night. I mean, I'm not streaming. It feels weird that I'm not streaming on New Year's Eve, but I'm not. I did it last year. We're not doing it this year. I'm gonna hang out. We're gonna do something. The kids have an Oculus, or we're gonna figure out something to do upstairs. I don't know if there's gonna be board games involved or not. That, you guys know how board games are with family night, right? So maybe cards. Maybe we could do cards. I don't know. Got some dice games we could play. Maybe just get the PlayStation now too. My week has been pretty good. Nice, Kevin. Nice. Yeah, I've really enjoyed my my week. 2 weeks off. I played Crossout. Interesting. What is that, William? I don't think I've heard that. The kids, we bought Beat Saber for them, so they're really enjoying that one. And then we've got Gorilla Tag that they've been playing like nonstop. It's bad. Like I did the Beat Saber. Oh my goodness, guys, that it wore me out. But guys, right here, I missed it the first time. Mystic Gaming jumping into Team 53, the fan club. Thank you very, very much. Got the nice yellow helmet there, guys. Hash browns, hashtags down in the chat right now, if you would. We're gonna go ahead and throw one more here on the counter. All right, we are now up to 19. Awesome, awesome. Thank you very, very much, Mystic Gaming. How are you doing? Now you got access to all the emojis. You got your name in green. You got the helmet there, the yellow. That is awesome. Thank you. Slick Top says, was sick all this week with COVID. Myself missed Christmas because of that. That's no good. We had a couple years ago, we actually had to delay our Christmas a little bit because we weren't feeling good. It wasn't that, just something else was going through the house a little bit. But yeah, we had to postpone a few days, and it was, the kids were not happy. They were not happy, but they understood. Mike Sullivan, how are you doing? Said, what's up, driver? Not much, man. Not much. Just gonna be hanging out, showing you guys some fast farming techniques here tonight, hacking the game a little bit, maybe showing you something you haven't seen yet. We got a challenge going on right now, so we're gonna jump in there and get an update on that. We got Drone 2 Games stopping in with an 18-month member chat, part of Team 53, the shop crew. Just hope everyone had an awesome Christmas and have a safe, happy New Year. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, hash browns, hashtags down in the chat right now for Drone 2 Games, if you will. Thank you very, very much for your 18 months of support. That green helmet looks awesome, man. Awesome. Cecil says, it's my mom and stepdad that came down with what shall not be named, so best to be safe. Then, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I hope they get to feeling better. I really hope they do, Cecil. Best wishes to them. Mystic says, thank you. I love your videos and I'm doing great things. I'm spending Christmas with my dad for the first time in 3 years. Well, congratulations, man. That is awesome, Mystic. Absolutely awesome. Family's good. Family time is good. I've really enjoyed my last 2 weeks. I have. I started my vacation. Friday the 15th was the last day that I worked in the office or worked of the year. So I'm 2 weeks now plus a day, and I've got tomorrow and Monday. Then I'm back at it Tuesday for another year. It's gonna be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Getting back into it. Not that I'm ready to be done, but I know that we got to get into it to be able to get some goals and stuff like that done for work, which hopefully will lead to some new stuff. So I'm excited about that. I am. I'm on the backside of it now. Oh, good, Slick. Good, Slick. Let's see what else. All right, you guys are good. So, guys, was there a mod release today? I saw DJ a video, but I didn't actually check. Because like I said, we were racing today and then got home and I just kind of relaxed a little bit. We went driving around actually to the stores, a couple places by us. Just checked them out, see what was up. Yeah, let's go here and I did a thing in my browser where I unfortunately got rid of my my favorites for Farm Sim. So yeah, a Krone Easy Wrap 150 or Krona Easy Wrap 150. This thing is interesting. It looks like something that we've already got through a DLC. So if you got that, maybe you don't need this. I don't think it does anything special, does it? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just cheap. Oh, it gently turns the bales on their side. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they're not going to roll away on you. I guess that's a good feature of it. Oh, Ryan, that's no good. Your delivery car? Holy cow. Oh, you guys got pizza? No. It's not working. Why is it not working? There we go. There we go. There's your pizza. Man. And also, Drone 2 Games jumping up to Shop Crew. Holy cow. Thank you very, very much, man. Guys, hash browns, hashtags down in the chat for Drone 2 Games upgrading to Shop Crew. Holy cow. That is awesome, man. Thank you very, very much. Green helmet and Shop Crew now. That is so cool. So cool. All right, who's sending me a message? Ooh. Yeah, Reaver, that does look like a nice course, man. Got a few trees you got to worry about, but not too bad. It's pretty cool. It's similar to a couple of them that we have around here. I'll have to send you links to a couple of them that we have around here and let you take a look at them. Colton Bradley, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Ryan says, I'm not delivering it. You're not delivering what? The pizza? Or in the car? Oh, I got you, Cecil. I got you. So guys, what do you think? Should we maybe like go ahead and jump in here and see what they're up to? I mean, I've been talking for 20 minutes now almost. I say we jump over here into VC, see what these guys are up to, see if they're ready. They were trying to get some stuff done real quick, so I got out while they slept. Yeah, let's jump over here into VC and see what they are up to. Yeah, pizza. Dude, Ryan, I love pizza. We had pizza actually last night. All right, so into VC. Hey, everybody in VC. Y'all, are y'all ready to go live? All right, you are now live. How are y'all doing?
Doing good. Work to do.
Are you guys ready for me to jump in?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, let me jump in here. I was giving you guys time to sleep if needed to get things ready.
Oh,
Yep,
we've got
a couple tractors ready.
People working. You're set up.
Sweet. Reaver says it's across the street from my local dog, or from my dog's new daycare. So you'll be there at least once a week. Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Doggy daycare.
Dude, don't be afraid to do glow too. Like we found out last week, I was playing at Unger. It's up in St. Louis. The park actually closes at like 8 or 8:30 instead of 30 minutes after daylight or after sunset. So usually most parks close 30 minutes after sunset, but this one actually has a specific time. So we could still go out there and throw discs even after dark. And they have glow discs. So don't be afraid to try that out. If you need some, if that's the only time you have, try and find a place close to you that does that. And Rooster, I did hear what happened to you, man. That is very, man, we got to figure out a way for you to not let that happen again, or to not have that happen again. How about I say that? Because that, man, You can elaborate more if you want to, but that's
Thankfully, he's okay.
yes.
But I've already
Thank
been
you.
on him.
Thank you, Rich. I didn't know how to segue that into anything else other than to tell him that he can't ever do that again to us. So, all right. So I'm here in the game now, and you guys said that we got maybe some harvesting we got to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go field 10. Right? Is we're ready up there?
Yes, sir.
Sweet. All right, so guys, I've got this beautiful, nice Colossus 9000 harvester right here. I've got a snuffle stuck on it, and we've got a liftable baler right here. So not the baler itself, just the bales are going to be liftable. But we're going to harvest and make bales at the same time, and then they are going to come back by and pick them up. So we're not going to go super fast with this setup, but it's going to be fast. And if you guys are seeing some stuff in the background kind of like showing up, it's because I just jumped into the server for the first time, so it takes a little bit for these things to render properly.
Driver,
Yes.
why does your combine look like Spider-Man?
It's Richard Petty colors. I'm not sure what's going on with the header right now. It's a little bit different red, but the harvester, it's definitely some Richard Petty colors from back in the day.
Well, if you want a better one, there happens to be one at the shop with some different colors.
A header or a harvester?
Yes.
Ooh. I'll go ahead and start with this one, and then I'm sure there's another field that we're gonna get to. So one thing that I do need to do is make sure that I've got my straw turned on, and I should. Okay, so I'm gonna go and turn that back off. All right, let's see what else. My legs are itching. What farmer trio? What in the world? Is it okay to drink whiskey? Absolutely, as long as you're 21. And save me a slice of pizza. Yes. Have you seen you were live stopping to say hi? And then I love your tricks for console players. Michael 23, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you drop a like, and yeah, you're already subscribed. Perfect. And Mystic Gaming over there coming in with a 20 pound donation. I don't see anything in chat. Mystic, you gotta put
That
some.
sounds heavy.
Yes, it is. And then he's asking, do you have Discord? Yeah, that's how we're all in here right now. So if I could get here, guys, let me put this here in chat. I don't know if any of my moderators are here or not, so I'll do this. Discord, you should be able to see the link right there. Click on that link and it should be able to take you over to the Discord server. There's a little bit of info that you got to read, understand the rules, get in there. It's just guidelines that we have. And then to be able to get into the servers, there's multiplayer rules that you got to do too. Holy cow, Luke Marshall coming in with a $20 super sticker. What is that one, Luke? How do I act that out? I don't even, like, is that, like, my hair turns into a heart and my eyes turn into stars? I don't know, Luke. I don't know, man. That's a good one, though. But thank you very, very much, guys. Hash Browns, hashtags down in the chat. For Mystic Gaming, for their chat, which isn't a chat. I get to not have to say anything on that one. And then also for Luke Marshall coming in with a $20. So, guys, thank you all very, very much for that. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Make sure, guys, everybody, if you're a member, get your Hash Browns hashtags. If you're not a member, type just a bunch, like a hashtag and their name, like Luke and Mystic. Do that, and it helps get the stream recommendations going a little bit more, and they deserve it. They deserve it, guys. So one more round right there for Luke. Awesome. Thank you guys very, very much. All right, back live. But I think I'm ready now. So how long do you guys think this is going to take? Should we put the timer up to see how long it takes me? Well, actually, I've got the baler on this. So
Next year?
The baler's, no, not next year. The baler's going to be a little bit slower. So how about I just get going? We have soybeans, right? That we can do also.
Oh, we got a lot of soybeans.
How about on the soybeans, we see how long it takes me to harvest that field? Because I won't have the baler keeping me slower. But I mean, still 16, 15, 16 miles an hour, harvesting and baling. I mean, this is awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Too much work.
Say what?
Too much work.
Too much work. I think it's less work because I mean, I could also put a you could put a drawbar, like an extension, a hitch, whatever those things are called. Geez, a hitch on the back of these balers, and you could tow the bale collector behind it. So
Yep.
I figured we were gonna have more than 14 bales, but I don't know. We might not. This is not a super large field, but we might have more than 14. All right, nothing next to us, so I'm gonna do a thing where I swing around to the left here, trying to keep this baler. There we go, behind me. This way, it's a little bit easier with this baler to pick everything up. Hey, Yammy Wills, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for being here. All right, who else? I think that's everybody. I'm caught up on chat. So, guys, what all do we got going on here on this farm?
As far as what?
I mean,
Beans?
have we expanded the farm any since?
Oh yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we got some new property. Do we have
we-
any productions or anything down yet?
Yes, we do.
Only one greenhouse.
Okay, awesome.
And a farm production.
And a farm production. What do we have anything turned on in that farm production specifically, or just kind of whatever we can make right now?
It's fairly new object that we just got.
I was gonna say, where did it show up?
we just got it. Now, I like that farm production because you can make a lot of stuff in it, and it's 3 times faster than base game.
They just finished the construction, literally.
Sweet. So also, we had somebody asking, who was it? Yammy, who says, what type of dolly is that you're using? Well, this is a very unique piece of equipment. It's called the Snuffle Stuck. All right. Let me get turned around here and on a straight again, and I'll show it to you in the store because it's got special characters for some of the letters, right? I don't know what language it is to tell you what they're called, but if I go to my mods and DLCs, and it's right here, SNU with the 2 dots, FELSTU again with the 2 dots, and then CK, Snuffle Stuck is what it is.
Probably German.
It's a great mod. It could be German. I don't want to say specific, or I don't want to say that's 100% it because I don't know 100%. Snuffle plastic. What? We used to call it.
Stuck, brought to you by the Snuffleupagus group.
Yeah, the Snuffleupagus. That's what we used to call it. Alex called it that all the time, the Snuffleupagus. We could ask Faber. True. He might be sleeping though. He's still getting over being sick not too long ago. So he stopped in earlier, talked to us. I know he chatted a little bit earlier, but he might already be asleep. What, Texas hookup? What is that word? Shucklener? Yeah, Snuffle Stuck is, I think, what it actually is how you say it. So, all right, I have no idea how many bales. How many bales have I made so far? 2?
3.
Maybe?
1.
3? 1?
2, 3, 1.
What?
Come on, guys.
Come on, I'm man. Do I need to make
Math's hard.
Do I need to make a spreadsheet to help out? No, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. That dolly comes in handy. It does, and you can use it for more than just this. I like it for this because, like I said, when I'm playing solo, it's a great way, right? I can just let my worker go to town, and I don't have to worry about, I just come back and pick them all up, right? I don't have to worry about it. It does its thing, and if you got high capacity here on the hopper on the harvester, then you're good to go. Like, we're at 27,000 and we're only at 10% right now. So that's insane. That's absolutely insane. I can't believe still to this day that Giants allowed these mods to be released on console. You know what I mean? So I mean, I think the next few months you're going to see some really interesting things where guys are taking, or modders are taking some real liberties with stuff and trying to push that envelope as far as they absolutely can. I think it's a great time to be a console player because I think we can only go up from here. Like I was watching the Farm Sim show yesterday and DJ made a very valid point. He's like, he wants everyone to be able to use the same mods. No more distinction between PC and console. If you're playing it on a PC, the modder should be able to get it released on all platforms, whether that be through a game update from Giants, right, to make that script part of base game, or, you know, working just a little bit harder to find another way. And I don't know the right answer. I don't think there is a right answer on every single mod. You could just have one answer. But I think a combination of those things could lead to some really awesome things for console players. Chris says, I was just as shocked as you were. Riley knew it the whole time, though, didn't he, Chris? Riley knew it the whole time, I bet. He's like, yeah,
We're
Dad.
still waiting.
Go ahead.
We're still waiting for the update to David's emergency thing that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I can also cultivate and fertilize at the same time. Oh yeah. I was working on a video where you can, okay, hear me out on this. You can fertilize lime, and then you can plow, and then if you got rocks turned off, you would then come in and seed and then fertilize again. All of that with one vehicle. I figured out a way to do it. Whether you want to do that or not, or should do that or not, it is possible. Sorry, Slick, I'm spinning around here just trying to get this little bit here. I'm very OCD. I'm very OCD when it comes to my straw. I don't know why. Like, I know that in real life, like, that little bit wouldn't matter because of the diesel cost. But I got to pick it up a lot of times. I just got to do it. That would be cool. Also make it easier to join other players. That's what we're working on. How do we get so much money? $750,000 almost.
Let's not talk about that. It's all been well within the rules.
I mean, the rules were pretty open. Like, mod hub mods that are not money generators. And, you know, it had to be on mod hub. That's really it, right?
Yep.
And we've
also stuck to the cross-platform.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it's got to be cross-platform. And we're not doing too bad here on this field. I mean, I know that we're only going, you know, 15, 16 miles an hour, but I don't think we're doing too bad.
We're at 1,400 for slot count.
You know, that's not bad either.
No.
I guess having a lot of the same tractor helps. Did you guys seriously get pizza? This is pizza twice now. Jeez. Get you some. Guys, we're going to have some new pizza toppings coming in to the streams starting in 24. I've got a pineapple pizza for all of you that love pineapple. And then I think I'm going to have like a pizza also instead of just pepperoni. So we'll have lots of meats on that. Bacon, Canadian bacon, ham, whatever you want to call it. All kinds of stuff.
We're just trying to get all your back stock gone.
Must be because I didn't play. Oh, I doubt it's because Marty's not here. Yes, pineapple and pepperoni together. I don't think that's it. Not that that sounds bad.
That one don't sound edible.
Oh, it's edible. It's edible. Just, I don't think it's very appealing for everybody. What bothers me for console, there are ban on script mods. Yeah, but the thing is, like a
That's
script,
limitations, though.
a script is only needed if Giants doesn't have it in the base game. If Giants would or could, whichever order you want to put there, could or would or could, work with modders to include those scripts into base game because of the mod they want to get released, then we could get those mods in the game. Or maybe they want to save that for a DLC, right? I get that. But to just say it's not possible, that's baloney. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not going to say baloney. It's bullcrap. All right? There have been many modifications to the, you know, the XMLs, whatever. Oh no. Did we? I don't think we touched. I don't think we hit. But there's been many modifications that they've done to, you know, allow that for whatever their own game or other mods, right? I mean, so to say that they can't do that, isn't in the vocabulary anymore. It's either won't or they just have other plans, right, for including that in something else. So I think when they embrace the modding community just a little bit more and bring them in and collaborate with them, then I think that's truly when you're going to get some really big expansion and growth for the console mods. Pineapple goes on any pizza? Yes. But not just pineapple and pepperoni by itself. Like, you got to have something else with that. You either got to have ham or you got to have bacon. That's my opinion with pineapple.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Ham.
Ooh, pineapple, ham, bacon, black olives, onions. You know what? You can take off the onions part and I'll be okay with that. Black olives I can do. They're not one of my top faves.
And bills.
Luke says, can I join it? I believe so. This is a public one, right, guys?
Yep.
This is not just a members one. This is public to anybody.
Yeah, as far as we know.
As far as I know, this server, unless I did something wrong when I was setting up the Discord, go to in the information area of my Discord. You're gonna see MP rules or multiplayer rules. Go there, and once you read those, understand them, and do the reaction at the bottom, then the multiplayer server info will all show up. And we're in the 5.3 million challenge right now. So that's where we're at.
That sounds cheap.
My best argument for this course play? Yeah. Yes. And the only thing that I think courseplay has that we don't have in regular base game kind of right now is that the workers only go one direction right now. Okay? Courseplay, yes, they could do a lot of other things, but in the basic part of courseplay, you get to set that route that they run and how they work the field. You get to set that. And it's usually around the outside, then back and forth, right? So I think that is the big plus. Now, picking up bales, you could just let a worker do that, right? Unload your harvester when it's 85% full or whatever you want there. Yeah, those little things. But I think even if we could just get the ability to set up how our workers work the field, whether it's around the outside or back and forth like we do, I think that would be great. Like, I would love to be able to take a worker over there on console and say, hey, I want to run 3 headlands and then back and forth, right? Let me do that. Yeah, you're going to need the premium DLC. You are right, Kevin. You are right. Because we have to get the carrots, parsnips, and the red beets. Rooster, is it just members?
Because the 53 million challenge was open to everyone, and I didn't think you changed anything from there.
No, it should be. It's the exact same. The only thing I did was just added a dot and removed the Z, or yeah. Instead of 50, it now says 5.3. So that's the only thing I did here. Yeah, if you can't see that, put a message over in general and let us know. And I can get with my
Make
Discord
sure you
team.
agree to all the rules and everything.
Yep.
in
Yeah,
Discord.
absolutely. You have to. If you agree to those, then that's what we expect. Not ask. We expect that. And if you don't follow those rules, you'll get a warning. If it's a minor thing, if it's a major thing, we'll remove you and probably not let you back in. So make sure you read them really well and understand them and agree to them. Pro Fishing 2023. Hi, love the channel, bud, and keep up the good content. And if you wouldn't mind me asking, do you actually make any money from YouTube? I do. Yeah, I do. It's actually the way that me and the family go and kind of do some extra things around, right? Life would be a lot harder without YouTube right now. I'll say that. All right. A lot of mine comes from my ad revenue off the videos. And you know, I'm not going to disclose exactly how much, but I'm in the average range of how much I make on those right now. Yeah, I've been making money for almost 3 years now on YouTube. I hate carrots, parsnips, and red beet. I refuse to farm them all. Texas hook 'em, but what if you were using a Colossus harvester that went like, I don't know, 60 miles an hour? Oh, I missed that. I turned too fast. Yeah, what
I
if
gotta go empty. I'm full.
Okay.
Driver, if you need to empty, you can empty it into me. I've got a grain cart.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this last little bit right here. It's actually cool. I'm at 82128. So I can't remember exactly what that's called, where it's like the same forwards and backwards. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Luke Marshall, welcome to Team 53, the fan club. Excuse me, the fan club. Guys, hash browns, hashtags down in the chat right now. Luke Marshall jumping into fan club. That's one more that I need to throw here on the counter. Perfect. There we go. Thank you very, very much. All right, we're gonna go and turn that off. Gonna go and open this up. Kevin's got the isn't this like, how big is this thing? Like a 1 mil, 1.5 million grain cart? Isn't that how big it is?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And we
Or
are
it might be
empty
2.
now. All right. I have one more bale here that I can go ahead and inject out. Is that
Yep,
the
I'll get
Wolf
back up
mods?
there and get 'em.
No, Texas Hook'em. Dude, check this out. Check this out. Right, so you got the premium expansion mods, right? This is all this stuff, right? I mean, don't even worry about these things anymore for those 3 crops, right? What you want to do is you want to come here to the Colossus Harvester. You want to come over here to the Colossus Root Harvester. You can see now that it's got the 3 other crops, carrots, parsnips, and red beets. And you come across until you find the proper one, DLC root crop header or DLC root crop header unrealistic. This thing is going to go 90 miles an hour, guys. Absolutely insane on the unrealistic version. And it might be a little bit wider than what it says at 4 meters. Just saying. Where'd you say the rules were? The rules are in the, let me go over here really quick and check, okay? Just so I can give you guys proper information. So you got the info section that shows welcome, Discord rules, MP server rules, and auto rules. So the MP server rules, when you select that, there's going to be a list of guidelines, rules that we expect you to follow. Understand those. You agree to them. Click the reaction at the bottom. Then you're going to be able to see all of the other info that'll start showing up, and it'll show what's it going to say? Probably 5.3 million liter challenge. You'll see public non-DLC. You'll see public DLC. Public PC server will probably be the ones that you're able to see. If you're part of Team 53, then what you need to do under the welcome, or I'm sorry, the Discord rules, All right. Or auto rolls. Sorry, auto rolls. If you go to auto rolls, bottom of that, there's a couple different ways you can actually integrate your YouTube account into Discord. That way it knows that you're a member on my channel. So you need to make sure you go to auto rolls also. And then at the top of that, if you turn that notification bell on, every time I make a video, it will actually notify you over on Discord as well. So it's another great way in case YouTube's doing its thing to get notified whenever I make a video. So
And there's also a special thing for Xbox players too.
okay.
They integrated it.
Okay, awesome. I know that the PlayStation and Discord now are integrated together as well. Yeah, Texas Hook'em also, we're not done yet. Mark Thor. Now that was by Chris, right? Mark Thor has also done the T440. All right, so you've got a couple options here. So the T440, the Pterodos, great harvester. The capacities are very similar on this one, 1 million liter. But it's got headers also. But not only does it do the parsnips, the red beets, and the carrots, it also does sugarcane. Yeah, and cotton. Don't ask me how, but it does. So you got two options now. Oh, don't worry. We've got to do some sugarcane, and that's how we're going to do it. We got to put 5.3 million liters of sugarcane in the silo. It's going to be great. Where's our... I guess I should look at the map to see where our... Oh, is that... Oh, that field.
Now, if you don't want to do beans, there 12 at the top's got some weed up there. You can do it.
Oh, I should probably go that way, shouldn't I? Because I got a little bit of straw in this thing. Yeah, let's see if I can make it over there without hitting anything. I doubt it's gonna happen. Ryan, yeah, we could probably figure out something for you to do. I don't have to be the only one to do something. Like if you guys are in here and you need a harvest, like let's get everybody going. I'm not against speeding through some time and getting on to the next thing if we need to. Yeah, right. If you want to jump in here, man, jump in.
Somebody wants to grab the fertilize and
I'm just gonna try and figure out how to
10.
get through this here. Oh, that's a crash. My bad. That's a crash. All right. I don't want to disconnect the header because I don't have a way to connect it to the back of anything. We're going this way. All right. So wait, hold up. I got one crash already. I hit that tree. There we go. Oh no, we're at 20. How many was that supposed to be? 17. Yeah. So that's right. Right. I moved it back up. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, Wrench, were you trying to tell somebody that there's something to do and I was over talking to you? My bad.
That's okay. It's your stream. I was just going to say if somebody needs something to do, 10 needs lime, fertilizer, plowed, and another coat of lime, and then it can be planted. We're running crops with straw, so oats. Well, we haven't done much.
Double lime.
No, I said double fertilize, right? Or did I say double lime?
No, you said double lime.
Oh, sorry. Only one lime.
Hey guys, I did a thing.
Driver.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this was this big of a gullet of a thing. This harvester might be stuck now.
You're going to have to reset that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to reset all of that.
Is it stuck that bad?
Yeah.
That's several crashes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 crashes.
I've not done this in quite a while. Oh wait, maybe hold on. I got an idea. What if I put this back in and it pushes me a little bit forward? Oh, we're getting somewhere. Come on, front wheels
Did
grab.
somebody grab the bales?
So what I could do also is unfold this. If somebody had a... Oh no.
Uh-oh.
You can get a front end loader with a big lifter and pull you out.
Oh, that's true. Oh boy, driver did it again. Yeah.
You need a
No,
record.
we don't have the recovery pack installed. Paladin, what's going on, man? How are you doing?
Did someone grab the other 2 bales that would have been left here?
I didn't grab anything, and I still have 1 in here, so.
Maybe
jump
it's only
in
the
this
one
time.
you have then.
Yeah, that's what I look. 5 or 6 crashes. Yeah, let's do that many, however many that is. We gotta do 1. There we go. All right, so if I could get a tractor up here, like where am I at? Oh, how did I get up here? I didn't think I was that far north. I thought I was under, like close to the road. Huh. All right. Good job, driver. You look like me. Rooster, I don't even know if you've done this. 2 more, sir? All right, 7. There you go. 7. Yeah, if I could get a tractor, I tell you what, I'll come get one. I got oh, there's not many left, is there?
I'm coming up behind you. Or, well, I will here in a minute.
All right. Where's he at? Where are you at?
I'm on my way up to you, but I'm coming in on the backside. Coming up around. I'm going the way you went.
Yeah,
I'm going to try to push you.
No, don't push me. What I need you to do is grab the header trailer.
That doesn't have a header trailer.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Yeah, I unfolded it so hopefully somebody could grab it and pull me out.
All right, hang on.
And if not, I'm just going to
I'll get back
detach it.
around the other way.
If not, I'm going to detach it. And hopefully when you start to pull it out, I can attach to it and it's going to help jump me out. That's the plan.
Hopefully the plan works.
Yeah, it might be a good idea just to have that wrecker on the server. Yeah, you're right. Just for when I show up. I mean, this is tough. Like, I don't get why the fronts aren't doing anything though. Did you find me yet, Rich?
No, I hit a building.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Detach the snuffle suck so it doesn't become an anchor. I don't think the plan is going to work. We'll see. Yeah, I might have to detach the snuffle stuck. I was just hoping they could pull me and it would just, the whole thing would just right over the edge and not down in the water. Glenn Mead says if you're going to do it right or not at all. I don't know how to take that. Should I detach it or leave it attached? I guess I can ask the farm foreman. What do you guys think I should do?
Yeah,
Well,
That's fire. What's going on?
he's back there.
Nexus Hookem says leave it. We got both of them coming. 3. Oh, they're all coming over here now.
yeah, we got to sit around and poke and make fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who's got the most horsepower?
Me or JC.
Let me back up here.
Boy, it'd be a shame if I couldn't hook into JC, then we could pull you out. I don't want to knock that thing down over the valley. Oh, we're stretching her out.
Hey, it's not
Something
even.
bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not even showing for me anymore. So
I've
yeah,
got the header off.
You got it. Yeah, you got it.
it's gone now. I didn't detach it. You ripped it off. All right. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a. I don't know. I think we have the CSZ pack.
I
Do
just
we?
reset it.
Yeah, just the baler's got that one bale in it.
Yeah.
Which can you
That's
eject the
class
bale there, and I
five.
can go pick it up?
Oh yeah. Can you eject the bale?
I thought I could. We do have one, Kevin, that's a tow rope.
We got a couple of those. It might work. Hook a couple together if we could.
All right, I just pushed the bale out. Maybe. There we go.
There it goes.
All right, so I'll just reset these things. And this was a good one.
You outdid yourself.
Look at that. That's fancy. Fancy truck. All right. Reset. Perfect. All right. So if somebody could meet me at 12.
I got your header at 12.
Yeah, perfect. I'll be right there. If I could get this thing hooked up. There
I'm
we go.
bringing the grain cart.
Hey, there's a tow bar over here too. I didn't see that attached to this setup. I don't know if somebody had another plan for it.
And we should only have 2 tow bars. One's on the red deer and there's one on the white case.
Yeah, it's a white and green one.
That's off the case.
I had to
Kevin, you
reset it.
dropped your tow bar.
I know. I had to reset it because I got stuck on the way back with the grain cart.
10-4. Well, it's sitting right there at the main spawn point of the shop. I get off. Big Fire Dairy Farm Barn. We was lucky. Oh wow, that does sound like you guys got lucky. Didn't eat it if it was going towards the fertilizer. You know the guy that the hope doesn't show up for work? Yeah, that's me. That's me right now. Everyone's hoping I don't show up for work so I don't mess anything else up. Ryan
Yeah, we
says
found something in.
so. I don't know if we're in debt. Oh, that wasn't awesome. I mean, it looked cool, but
That's the same building I hit.
I should have tried
Your
to.
guys are taking turns.
I should have tried to clear it. We're gonna go around the other way now.
No, go the other way.
You guys keeping track of how many crashes this is?
It's a bunch.
They're still
A
dead.
lot.
That's why all the beans. Gotcha. All right. Do we have crop destruction on or off?
Off.
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3.
One of these days you're going to ask that and you'll accidentally have it on.
Oh, I run it on all my gameplay stuff. Which is why I was curious. Why is this thing not being friendly to me?
May have broke it.
No, I wasn't getting the right angle on the dangle. There we go. All right, on. Oh, I need to unfold this thing first. All right, also help menu. Straws on. Okay, sweet. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so another smaller field. This one shouldn't take too long. This one shouldn't take too long at all.
We took it out some, but it's still a fairly small field.
Ryan says those header attachment skills are top notch tonight. Right? I mean, y'all wish you could handle them like I can right now. Running into them 5-6 times, not being able to attach. Yeah. I mean, Studio might be a better driver. Who? I think the Queen was a lot better the other night than I am now.
She was artistic.
Yep.
She said her favorite part was whenever she told everybody to be quiet so she could finish off the road driving straight. We left a tree up here by 12.
Yeah, I can't. We can't remove it.
Oh.
I've tried everything.
Do I have a chainsaw?
Yes, you do, but maybe you get better luck than I did. Oh,
Wasn't
you've
that
got a
the one
mark.
that she kept on running into?
I'm sorry.
I couldn't even get a mark on it.
What was your question?
Wasn't that the one that she always ran into if you're on the same map?
No, we were on Stone Valley. This is
Which one are you on tonight?
this is the Elm Rochester. Yeah, that is a very stubborn stump. I don't know what's going on with it. Oh, David. Yes. David and I, we could have a competition on the best driver for sure. Huh, that's very weird. And the same
Now,
thing
which-
probably goes with this one. Trucker
Which
B.
David, though?
It says studio. 82 studio. Reaver Todd, we're on console right now. Console platform or a console server, so there's no F12. That's what I was gonna say. I could probably come back if we wanted to add Easy Dev on here real quick, get these out of the way, and then turn it back on without. Yeah, Stump Grinder might work. Lumberjack, that's another. So you can do Lumberjack, or you could just do easy. Why does that bale looks? Oh, I didn't
Tree
reset.
Devourer on here.
I didn't
It work.
reset, guys. All right, these bales are going to be smaller. I didn't reset the size whenever I reset the baler. Sounds like a you problem.
Just do them all the
That
same.
sounds like a me problem.
I almost got all that straw I left on the road. Ah, Reaver, I got it, man. I got it. Hey, I didn't tell you. I picked up, what was it? A beast? Yeah, an Innova Beast. It's a 10 speed. I picked that up this week. I think Thursday. Maybe Wednesday. Wednesday, I think. And then I also got a river. Yeah, a river. Wait. Okay, there's the stump. I was like, wait, where did it go? I got a river also, and that's like a 8 speed, maybe 7, something like that. And I got to throw a tech disc, TECH DISC. For all those that wanted me to clarify that. What this thing does, guys, it is insane. It's a regular disc like what we throw, but you put a sensor on the bottom of it, and that's the real magic to this thing. What it does is it tells you like how fast you're throwing it, how many RPMs it's spinning, right? Because that's an important part with the disc is spin rate, and then also how much angle you have left and right, and nose, which is the front of the disc, up and down. Also your launch angle, so your arm, like what angle your arm is traveling when you're throwing and releasing the disc. It's like so many cool things, right? And it tells you this just from one throw. It tells you every bit that I just said. So I got to do that up in St. Louis at a simulation place, and it was really cool. Like I thought that I was doing some stuff okay, but I thought there was other things that I was way off on, and it kind of showed me that I wasn't as far off as I thought I was. So that was cool. Got up to like 45 miles an hour arm speed at like 850 RPM. So not bad.
Too fancy for me.
I mean, it's not an inexpensive thing. Like I don't own it. I just did it up there at the sim thing. But it's a good tool. That way you can confirm, right? Because it's kind of hard to like know whenever you throw a disc if it's being released properly for what you're trying to do, right? Because you could do, the thing is with the disc, it's like a baseball, right? You could throw a pitcher can by holding it differently or trying to like spin it differently to make it do different things, right? As it crosses the plate. And it's kind of like a disc. Like you can throw it 4 or 5 different ways and it's going to do stuff differently each time. And they're all very useful in their own way for specific instances. So for what I'm trying to do, it's cool just to see that, hey, I'm right where I should be or very close to where I should be, right? And just work on a couple other little things, and the rest of it will just progress naturally as I play a little bit more. So that was exciting for me, that I don't need to like completely revamp everything I'm doing. I found that Prodigy put the model numbers in Sharpie on the bottom lip. Oh, cool. All but one. Still need to look them up. Gotcha. So this is a latitude 64 river is what it is. And I got it because it flies pretty straight. Ryan, welcome in, man. Welcome in.
Put it in the river?
No, you don't put it in the river. It's just what it's called, right? Because it kind of makes like a little gentle S flight. So imagine like it kind of starts a little bit going left, and then it curves a little bit to the right, and then it goes back left a little bit when it finishes. So it's kind of like a river winding back and forth. Mark Thor, what's going on, man? This on console? Sorry, IT support is not available. Brady, what's going on? So we're just about done here, and then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go knock out that soybean harvest. We gotta make some money. Holy cow, guys, I can't believe nobody's not told me to take a drink yet. I need to take a hydration drink. We got some G Fuel here, hydro in here tonight, bubble gum lemonade. So whatever you're drinking on tonight, guys, take a sip for me if you would, and don't forget G Fuel. Check out the link down in the description to save 20% off your hydro, your energy, and your protein snack needs.
I beat you on that one.
My harvester is a bale pusher now. Yep, it sure was. I love that in-game chat. Yeah, you especially for you now, right? You don't have to do it through Discord anymore. That is awesome. And if you guys don't know what he's talking about, Rooster got one of the Apex Gaming PCs not too long ago, and we had Crow, I believe, got his in recently too. And guys, would you believe that I got notified either last night or today? I can't remember exactly when it came in. This morning was a blur. Another person ordered an Apex machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, turn this on. Apex Gaming PCs, guys. If you want to be like a lot of the other members here that have made the switch from console to PC, or you're looking for a machine to upgrade, check out the link down in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and do that here really quick. So now who's buying me my PC? Oh, caps are on. All right, Streamlabs selected.
Uh-oh.
I know I might get yelled at by my own bot. Yeah, definitely check it out, guys. We got some really cool stuff. And new farmer, fast farmer, outlaw farmer, great machines. Like I said, we've had another person get one either last night or today. I haven't gone in to see exactly when it went, but I got the email on it today. So thank you if that was you. I really do appreciate it. Let me know if it was you. If you got any questions, absolutely let me know as well. All right, so I've got the baler and I've got the header, and we're gonna go try and make our way over back to the farm so I can drop off the baler and the snuffle stock. We're just gonna use the straight header trailer. So I think I can go through here. Ooh, there's a fence. There's a fence. Oh, I hit it. I don't think I can fit through there, so we're gonna have to go this way. I'll try and stick around the outside so I'm not running too much stuff over. Oh, that's another tag. All right, it's 2 crashes with this thing so far. All right, turn. Yep, there we go. Wouldn't this be a sight? You're driving along the road and you just see a harvester just blowing your doors off out in the grass.
I would ask some question.
I think I would too.
Especially if it kept on crashing a lot too.
Yeah, three crashes now. Oh, I missed that. Missed that. Perfect. All right, sweet. All right, we're gonna drop this right here. All right, there we go. Now, soybeans. That's next. Right.
Did you reset the bale size?
Here. I did not yet. No, I didn't touch it. How's the progress on the challenge? You know, we could check here really quick and see what's in our silo. So right now, it looks like potatoes. We've got a little bit over 500,000. We've got almost 500,000 wheat. Wait, I've still got 40,000 in here. I need a grain cart. I just about started doing that. Anybody got a grain cart right by the shop?
There was one up there, field 12.
Oh man.
Best thing to do, drivers, just take it over and dump it in the silo. Drop the header, and because it won't fit.
Yep. So if I keep looking, right? A lot of, 737 of barley. That's awesome. Grass. We're almost halfway there on grass. Get a lot more straw. Will this silo take bales?
Never tried it.
I saw you guys got the lizard TARDIS.
Yes.
Yeah, but it might actually just take bales. If you want those skinny bales, or the small ones, try it with that first.
Yeah. I can do that.
All right, you guys did 3 more crashes too. There we go. I'll give you one more because I just hit something else. Huckleberry Taz, what's going on, man? I don't think any of the specialty crops we've done anything with, right? Parsnips,
Did you check
1.5.
out parsnips?
Holy cow, 1.5 million liters of parsnips. How long did that contract take?
It didn't take very long with the current equipment that we have.
Sweet.
From Mark.
Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, Rooster. I know. I have not heard from Farmer in the Dell in quite a while. Hopefully Farmer's doing good. So Mark, I think in a roundabout answer to your question, it's going okay. Not super far along, but far enough that I think we're going to be all right. I don't think it's going to take 4 months to get this one done.
Well, now in our defense, we didn't get it until late Thursday. Or
Wednesday.
late Wednesday night.
It was right after the stream. Somebody had already logged off for the night, and I made him get back on.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah, I decided to end the stream and just get this thing out. That way they can start playing on it. And yeah, Wrench had already shut down for the night. And I was like, hey, you want to talk about game plan? He goes, yeah, let me fire it back up. And then you probably haven't had a regular night of sleep since, have you?
Nope, I was up till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I was last night as well.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's not too bad.
My normal time is 6 something in the morning.
To be done playing for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got nothing else to do.
I don't go that late or start that early. I'm trying to get the couple Pinewood Derby cars done right now. I mean, this time of year, this is always busy with that. I've decided that I'm not going to be building myself any more new cars this year. I'm just going to tweak some old ones because for our adult race, that is allowed. So you guys don't have to worry about me building 5 or 7 more cars this year.
The silo does take bales.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys were around. Like when I was building cars last year, I built 5 cars to take to an adult race up in St. Louis. And then I think I had 3. Yeah, 3 for here local. Like I legitimately built like 8 cars last year, not including helping the kids out on theirs. So
All I remember is when you were helping the kids.
Yep. Yeah, every year I help them. You know, I guide them. I let them do what they can safely, right? The way that we build our cars, it's a little bit different than what most people build the cars. I mean, I can't let the kids use the table saw, right? But we cut our bodies down to a 1/4 inch thin because that's fast. But they use the drill press, right? I'm sitting there with them. They're operating it. I'm holding the wood so they're not going to drill their hand, right? And then they take it a little bit sometimes and I'll operate the press. And this year we're trying to get it done fast. We had a little bit bigger cavity. So they were there just going to town and having a good time. But we got one kid that's making a fun car this year and one kid making a fast car. So the fun car is probably about 65-70% done. The other one's about 20. So got a little bit more work on those. Mark, I mean, it's been close. I'm not gonna lie, it's been close. not be a good day. But like when it's time to like put graphics on or paint or whatever, it's like I let them do that. We work on wheels. They get in there and do as much of that as they can.
Them are less dangerous unless you use lead.
What was that?
They're more safe for painting than it is unless you use lead.
Well, I use lead weight, but I try and cover it for them, right? Like, yeah, there's advantages and disadvantages to lead, right? For performance reasons, it's great. I don't like, as soon as they're done handling the car, we go straight inside to wash up, right? Use good soap and make it so that they don't have a chance to get it into their system. So, and then we cover it for the race. That way, any workers that aren't comfortable handling it, they don't have to worry about it because it's covered up. They're not going to touch it. I'm wanting to build a car that's 5 pounds. I know that sounds crazy because normally they're 5 ounces. But we have this, one of our classes is called Unlimited. And as long as it fits on the track, I can build anything I want. Like any type of propulsion, whatever. So I just go by weight and I'm like, yeah. Like last year, the car weighed, what was it? 25 ounces almost, I think is what it weighed. And it was 3 times as long. It was 21 inches long. So it was 5 times as heavy and 3 times as long. So I'm trying to go for a 5-pound car, which is going to be insane. I don't know if any of the wheels are going to hold up. The cool show is the funny cars for the Pinewood Derby. What do you mean? Funny cars, like just all the different stuff that people come up with, or do you guys have like an actual class that's like funny cars? Then Alex says, yeah, Scout starts back up in earnest in 2 weeks. Winter camp, hopefully there's snow, and Pinewood Derby build. One of the dads is offering a shop, then race over 3 weekends. You guys do your build all in one group? Like I've thought about trying to do that, but we just can't get everybody together all at one time. And then to me, it's also like, I mean, are you really, like, I get it, some groups kind of need that because there may not be resource, right? Where they're trying to teach something else. But like we had some of our parents that were like, hey, why don't we just have the kids build these cars all at the same time? That way no one has like an advantage over anybody else. And I'm like, that's not the point of Pinewood Derby. The point of Pinewood Derby is to build a car with your adult, and then Michael, what did you do? And then race it, right? And go for the first place trophy. And I think some people were upset that like the same group of people kept getting first every year. And it's like, I'm sorry, just maybe build a faster car, you know? Like actually help your kid, like, cause it's not hard, right? Like to go from where these parents that were suggesting this were at to like a competitive car, like they didn't even show up and put graphite on the car, right? And the car would weigh like 3 ounces because they didn't put in the effort to understand what was going on. Like we told them morning of, they're like, no, it's fine. And we're like, okay, you know? Like we have tools, we have supplies, everything you need to get your car to weight, get graphite in it, all this stuff. And they're like, no, we're good. So we had a funny car class in my area back in the day. Oh, nice. So I've got one here. I don't actually have it in here, but it's a Corvette body. Like an actual plastic model, like 1/24 scale, that I put onto a Pinewood block. So we run it as an exhibition. It's mainly for the cutting and decorating, finishing touches. You're on your own. All right, there you go. Like I've heard of some places that literally do it where you build the car in front of everybody else and then you race it the exact same day, right? And it's just like, man, I don't know if that's like, because like in my area, like when I was a kid, you had like district races, you had council races, like it was a big thing, right? And I think some people are not wanting to put in the effort, so they're trying to dummy it down as much as they can. And I'm like, that's not the way we should be doing this. You teach
These
that.
people these days.
Yeah, you teach that now, and what are they going to do when they get to like Boy Scouts? And it's like, hey, this is what you need to do, and this is the reason why it's a little bit competitive or different. Can we make it as easy as possible and still get the same result as the person that did it 10 years ago, and it still be credited the same? You know what I mean? Like, no. I don't know. I'm very passionate about Scouts, if you guys can't tell. Uh-oh. I was wondering what happened over here. Holy cow.
I don't like uh-ohs, especially when I say it.
Oh, it was just a show class. I gotcha.
It sketches my mom out when I say it too.
Mark, you're right, and I'm not on board with that. Not on board with that at all. Like I don't
Everybody gets a trophy.
Well, I don't mind if you get like a participation memento. You know what I mean? Like to have a ribbon or a badge or something that says you participated, right? Just as a reminder that you went to this event, right? Like we do with t-shirts and so much stuff now, right? But you still get this really big, awesome trophy, like at the end of the day for the winner, right? And that shows that hard work and, you know, attention to detail, things like that have a reward. You know what I mean? That's why I still feel like it's an important part of it. And that's why I ask my kids, I'm like, look, do you want fast or do you want fun? And if they go fast, then okay, we're gonna build a fast car with the knowledge that we have, right? We're not gonna purposely make our cars slower just because somebody else doesn't put in the work to make their car fast, right? And if we're gonna make fun, well, then we're gonna make the most fun car that we can, right? The goal is to like make somebody laugh or to get the best paint or the best theme or something trophy, right? And there's still a competition there too. So that's what we're going with this year. Hopefully the car does good. I don't know, the Scoutmaster, sometimes it's like, look, if it's got this logo on it, then that car automatically wins. It doesn't matter how good it looks or how bad it looks, just that car wins, right? And I'm
One
like,
of them.
and I'm like, but that's not cool either. You know what I mean? Like, just because it's got a Star Wars logo or a St. Louis Blues logo on it doesn't mean it should automatically be the winner. Like, you gotta take the whole thing into consideration. Hey, Mystic Gaming. There it is. I was waiting on Streamlabs to do its thing, but Mystic Gaming coming in with another 10 pound donation. Thank you very, very much. Dude, that yellow helmet looks great on you. Thank you very, very much, guys. Hash Browns hashtags down in the chat for Mystic Gaming coming in with another 10. That is awesome. Guys, there's your hash browns. Or there's a confetti. Get your hash browns down in chat. Everyone gets a patch for participating. Each din has 1, 2, 3. Then there's overall and best in show, which the scouts vote on. See, that's what I like. I wish we did best in show was voted on by the scouts, but it's not. It's voted on by the adult committee that actually work the event. And then the Scoutmaster has his vote also. That's a separate trophy. And I wish the scouts could have a vote in that, but I'm not on the committee anymore. So I haven't been able to get that swayed that way. But
yeah, when we did our Pinewood Derby, it was the scouts that voted.
Yeah, I think that would be the way it should be. Absolutely. All right, so we got a grain cart over here. Perfect. Go.
I'm guessing you were one of them idea people when you were in it.
Idea people. What do you mean?
Putting ideas out.
Yeah, that's what I do for my day job. So I was like, hey, you know what I mean? Like, I'll work it too. Like, I've worked every Pinewood Derby since I got involved in scouting with my kid. Every single one of them, right? And it was my idea. I approached the committee and said, hey, could we do an adult Pinewood Derby? You know, it's a good fundraiser. So I've worked the 2 that we've had. This will be the 3rd year. I plan on working it this year too. So, I mean, I've emceed a couple years. I've been the guy that set up the track on Friday night. I mean, stay late, tear it all down Saturday. Yeah, I mean, I haven't run the computer because somebody else owns the computer, so I let them run it, the software side of it. But all the mechanical part of it, that's all me. The last 3 years. But I'm always trying to figure out new ways to like make it exciting for the kids, right? Or to get them more involved. Because we have some families that show up and when they're done, like we used to give the trophies out right after they ran, then it's like, well, people left. And then you had 10 people staying at the end of it because that's the only scouts that were left. And it's like, well, this isn't the way it should be. How do we fix this? Right? So we had to come up with some ideas there. And we just now run everybody all the way through. And then you give your trophies out at the end. That's the way it should be. So. All right. Next field. Some more. Anybody else want to use the harvester? I'll gladly do something else if somebody else wants to harvest. Oh no!
No, I just finished mowing.
Or what are we doing with it? Are we baling it or?
No, Alex is putting it in a forage harvester.
10-4. Is this our soy right over here?
65 or 7, yes. No, wait a minute. Where are you at?
Right behind the farm.
Across the tracks. Across the track. Yep, that's us.
Yep. Okay.
Where's the line spreader at?
It's over near field 10.
Brand new subscriber, Demetrius Simmons. How are you doing? Thank you very, very much for subscribing to the channel. Guys, Hash Brown's hashtags down in the chat. I'm trying to get this thing lined up, and I'll hit the button. Ooh, is it not working now? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, there it is. Whew. I was scared. All right, guys, Hash Brown's hashtags down in the chat for Demetrius Simmons. My son won Best in Show and took first in his den and third overall as a Tiger, which is better than his brother did as a Tiger. Oh, a DNF? Oh, no. Oh, Demetrius, well, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you very, very much for stopping in. Hopefully, you've seen some of my other videos as well. If you haven't, then you're in for a treat. I got to ask, do you like realistic or unrealistic farming? How do you upgrade factories on console if possible? You cannot upgrade the factories on console. What you could do is just find a better one. So, and by better, there's 2 ways. You can, here, hold on. You can either have one that does a bigger recipe at the same rate, or it does the same recipe more often. Those are the ways you can upgrade, right? And some of them that we have are really insane, and you like take an entire map worth of crop and process in one day. Other ones, they're like 3 or 4 or 5 times faster than base game. The one that I like a lot that we're using actually right now, if I go here to my construction, and then to my production, I'm not going to put it down, but I'm just going to show you what it is. It's these right here. It's called the Farm Factory. This is by Omatana, and it comes with the Farm Supply Factory. So with a Farm Factory, you're able to make all your base game products in here, all in the same facility, right? And then if you've got your, you also have pig food, French fries, and premium potatoes that it'll make as well. And then in a Farm Supply, you've got like all kinds of stuff. You can make TMR, you can make chaff, pig food again, you can make mineral feed, you can make lime out of stones, hay, you've got fertilizer, you've got forage. I mean, all kinds of different recipes that you could run in this thing, and it's fast. It's 3 times faster. So I definitely consider checking that mod out. I've got videos taking a look at it already, so jump into my playlists or fast farming tip tricks and testing videos. Check that one out, guys. Mystic Gaming coming in with another 20-pound super chat. Didn't say anything again. Thank you very, very much, Mystic Gaming. Let's go ahead and get another round of Hash Browns hashtags going on right now. Alex says, I learned what I needed to do the following year. Spend more money. I mean, yeah, kinda. Like, the lead that I use for the weights, that's like the biggest thing that I found, is if you can get the weight in the right place, that's big. Now, your friction on your wheels is important too, but I found that having the weight in the right place is a bigger consistent thing than having like the best wheels that I could have. Yeah, Demetrius, absolutely. Can't do it anymore. I need money for New Year's Eve party. Man, I appreciate it very much, Mystic. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, guys, 31 miles an hour. That's what cruise is set to. Let's crank this bad boy up. All right, 60 miles an hour is as fast as the header will let me go, and we're not going to be missing any crop. All right, there we go. Sweet. I don't think there's straw. This map doesn't have soy straw, right?
Correct.
Okay. Some maps will, so you got to be careful on that you make sure you leave it engaged. Mystic, I do truly appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. All right, turn here. Ooh, there we go. All right. Oh, we forgot to set the timer on this one, guys. There's a little bit of a skip right there, probably because it's smooth field. It's not been terraformed perfectly smooth yet. So, what map am I on? All right, so this is a all-platform map. It's called the Elm Rochester. It kind of flew underneath the radar. We took a look at it a few weeks ago on some mod map testing live stream. But guys, this thing, the fields on this are absolutely insane. Like, look at this. This is Elm Creek that has been completely redone, right? All these massive fields that you can get all the way through here. If you plow all these together, all the way there. Down here, this whole area you can get together. Down here, this whole area, right? There's a train going through here, but other than that, you've got a couple really big fields. Love you, Queen. And then up in here, I mean, massive, right? You could all of this all together too. So it's a really, really cool map if you like to like not have big fields to start with, right? If you kind of like to build up a little bit and combine things together, it's a great map for that. Like I said, it's Elm Creek. I mean, it's gonna have all those features, and some of the productions are still in the same place. Other ones, they've moved around a little bit. You can see the sell point is still right there, but other things like that farm down there doesn't exist anymore. That sell point's there, but you know, your main farm doesn't exist. So
Yay!
Driver, it's not a problem, my friend. I love your videos. I have that map, but I haven't done it MP before. Yeah, some multiplayer is pretty fun. It is. I like it because you get to hang out with a bunch of people very like-minded as you. You know what I mean? And you've got a very similar goal. We've got farm foremen on here that help us kind of make sure that we're staying on task and we're not just going all rogue and kind of everybody doing their own thing, whatever they think is the best. So we just have one plan. whether they ask for input or just kind of have a plan already established and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. So I leave it up to them. And I like because I can get on here and not really have to be in charge of anything. I help provide some info if I feel like there's something we could consider. But other than that, it's these guys running the show. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this little bit right here too, so I don't have to worry about hitting stuff as much. I know you guys want me to hit more stuff, but all right, there we go. Hey, I got a question for anybody that's watching my gameplay stuff, my Alma Missouri stuff. It's not really gameplay, it's like role play right now. What are you guys thinking of it? I started doing things a little bit differently. And I don't know if it's just because more people are home this week, but the views on the last 2 videos, wow, like they're like double or triple what they were before. So Mystic, yeah, we're all on Discord right now. Here, let me throw down the Discord link. Actually, in the description is my Discord link, okay? That way I don't have to throw it in chat. Down in the description of the video, if you open that up, you'll find the link for Discord.
Yeah, I haven't been watching too much.
It's all good. I mean, I get it. It's something different that I don't specialize in right now or really have done a whole bunch of. I'm just doing it because I want to get into that space and that type of content so that whenever there's not a lot of mod stuff going on and I've exhausted all the other stuff, I can still be making some content that some people might enjoy, right? Because I don't know, entertainment is entertainment, right? Matsy's plucking potatoes out of the ground at 9 miles an hour in the rain. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind playing on that server, but man, I so much rather wanted to be over here fast farming tonight. You know what I mean? Like, I know I've done pretty much all harvesting tonight, but we were out here putting seeds in this thing. Like, how fast were they going the other night, Wrench?
I honestly don't remember. It was above 30.
Yeah, it was probably close to 50, 55 miles an hour, I think. So there's a lot of cool stuff you could do with fast farming techniques on console. And it's the game mechanics. It allows you to do it. So no scripting needed for that. All right, looks like the authorities got some of you guys no pizza. Sweet. Hey, that's your job, to entertain the masses? I mean, to entertain or inform, right? Or educate. Like, that's what I want my content to be. And most of my videos are informative. They're kind of showing you something new. Educate, like the tutorial stuff. Or entertainment, the live streams, right? And if I can extend that into some gameplay stuff or role play stuff and kind of teach people along the way how to play the game too that way, then I see it as a big trifecta that I can offer people. You know what I mean? And if we don't get mods for a month, and what am I gonna do, right? What is my content gonna be if I don't make anything, if nothing is released for a month? I've either got to purposefully not release videos for you guys with a buffer, and then by that time they're like so far out of date that people don't care about them anymore, or I do gameplay stuff, and then maybe potentially we get more people into the channel that are already watching that from other content creators, and they enjoy my stuff too now, and the channel just grows that much more. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still dedicated to make you the other content. It's just when there's not a lot of new stuff, it's difficult to find those things, you know. Slick says, I like your Alma series. Well, thank you very much. What do you like about it? Like, that may be a very open question, but like what are the pros? I mean, I guess just being blunt. Like, what about it do you like? What maybe could I improve a little bit? That's a good question too.
Well, I really like the Elma gameplay. I just really like what it's kind of like I don't want to say survival, but it's kind of like, okay, you got people hooked, you're trying to make money, and you're trying to, I don't want to say make it fast, but you're trying to show, hey, this is how farming, I won't say you're showing how this is the right way real farming goes in some way.
Yeah, so like with that series, I'm just trying to like play, you know what I mean? Use some mods and just build up the farm, right? And I'm not trying to do it with anything cheaty. I'm trying to do it realistic-ish and use workers, right? It's a story for me right now. And the next one that I'm going to do is going to be non-story driven, and it's going to be educational. It's definitely going to be using a bunch of tips and tricks that I've learned and going in and just kind of seeing how fast I can do it, right? And more of a gameplay instead of a role play. Oh, Mystic, how's it going? You probably said that in general. I don't see a message directly from you, but welcome in, welcome in. Newfie says, hey driver, I am sub to you. I am sub to a lot of content creators, but you are the only one I support. Dude, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that, Newfie. And Slick says the roleplay aspect of it. Sweet. One of the pros for your Alma series is the storyline. Sweet. So I can create a decent story. Awesome. Like, that's the one thing that I've been worried about, is that my story isn't entertaining enough, right, to keep people engaged. And I know my delivery on that story needs work. Like, that's why I'm still trying to just keep making more and more. But yeah, I mean, it's this the story of like building something up, right, and maybe having some hardships along the way or something. That's kind of what I'm looking for, and when I'm making these videos. So cool. No new mods.
Hey, Kevin, we
means...
might need fertilizer before you plow.
Okay.
Mark, I totally get it, and I understand, and that's what I try and do, right? I try and go back and look at old mods that are released prior and be like, oh, hey, this is maybe a new way we could do it, or, you know, what's something that we maybe can now use together in a combo. And it's difficult, right? We're now literally 25 months into the game being out plus, right? That's a lot of days, and I try and put out 3 videos a week. So if I'm trying to make 3 videos a week looking at that type of stuff, it's tricky. It's very tricky to be something different for everybody. You know what I mean? So I think the gameplay or the roleplay stuff, it's a necessity. That way there's some interest there, right? And like I said, if I can make it in a way that teaches people how to use stuff too, or shows new ways of doing things or alternative ways of doing things, then it's kind of like the other stuff, right? It's just presented in a different format. So you guys like when you get on one of the servers? Yeah, I just want to say how much your tips and tricks videos have helped me. Keep up the good work. Hey, Ronald, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate that comment. Sorry it took me a few minutes to get to it, but I really do appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in and saying hey. I have an idea for a video for you. I'll message you in Discord. Sounds good. And I also have to remember that just because I know how to do something doesn't mean that everybody does. So there might legitimately be an idea for a video that I don't think it's worth it, because I feel like everybody knows it already, but it could just be that I've known it for so long, right? So I have to constantly remind myself of that too. Here's 10 ridiculous combos. Yeah, I'm looking at that style of video right now, actually. The best 10 fast farming combos, something like that. Driver, are you thinking new game for 24 or another season pass? I feel like we would have already heard something about a season pass because we're now 6 weeks past the game, like the DLC. So I feel like they would have already said something, unless they're just trying to wait to get through the holidays, right? Let the DLC kind of breathe a little bit. I feel like we're gonna have DLCs. I don't know if we'll have a pack though. That's my honest thoughts on that. But if they did a DLC like a year 3 pass, it's not gonna have a new map in it, and it's only gonna be maybe 3 DLCs, just to kind of get us through till the next game, which will probably be called 25 and be released in November again, more than likely.
Or they might skip a number.
I think you're either going to call it 24 or 25, and typically with games like that, you would call it the next year, right? So like NBA 2K, whatever. So it's going to be a 25. If it's released in 24, it'll be called 25. Now, if they release it midsummer around FarmCon, then it could be called a 24.
It was kind of weird how this one became.
This one was not. This one was supposed to be released in 2020.
Technically, this was supposed to be. I'm guessing the one that was on mobile now.
Yeah, this Farming Simulator 22 was supposed to be Farming Simulator 21, released in 2020. But whenever the logistically all that stuff happened in 2020, they pushed it back. That's why Precision Farming got released, and it wasn't. It was weird, right? It was weird the way that it did stuff, and it didn't work right because they had to rush to get it ready for that game. It was supposed to be a DLC exclusively for the next game in 21. Like I'm 100% sure of that, even though I haven't talked to anybody. Just you don't have the contract and stuff with John Deere, and then you introduce it in the 3rd year of a game, right? And yeah, so 20 was supposed to be, or 21 was supposed to be released in 20. This game right now, right? And then when everything happened, they got pushed back, so it went to a 3-year cycle. Now Giants is like, oh, we can go to a 3-year cycle and be okay, and now they are. And I think they're realizing that that may not be the best idea, because I bet if you had another game right now, you could get a lot more growth and a lot more people interested in it. And unfortunately, I think we're gonna wait till 9 months from now before we get the next game. So yeah, Mark's right. I think November 24 release called FS25. Yep. Oh yeah, no, Mark, I totally understand. Yeah, no, I totally get it. But I think it gave them a false sense of the market, because there were so many console players that jumped in the last year of that game because it was free, right? And I think it gave Giants a really bad sense of, hey, we can extend these out 3 years and be perfectly fine. I think that was a very rare circumstance that happened. And I don't think that Farming Simulator would have lasted 3 years if the pandemic in 2020 would have happened. Okay? I think, yes, some players would have played it from PlayStation. Yeah, Xbox players too on 19. But I don't think it would have grown and exploded like it did because we had nothing else to do, right? We literally had nothing. It was that or City Skylines that month, right? So that was your options. And I think it gave Giants a false sense of this is what the trend is. And now they've extended this out to 3 years. And I think this last 9 months is going to be tanked if they don't give us something really big to bring players back. As much as that pains me to say, because I love the game and I love what Giants has done, but I really feel like we should be sitting at the next game right now. Like, we should have stayed on a 2-year cycle. We should be playing the next game right now.
Didn't we have more free packs on 19 though than we do on 22?
More DLCs? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. Like, you got to think we had 4, and we've now had 3. 7 plus all the free ones. There's probably close to 12. But it's only been 2 years also. We don't have that 3rd year yet to know what the true total is going to be. Oh, yeah, Chris, I completely agree. It was already written for the PS4, right? That's why Farm Sim 22 has remained an old gen game, is because it was already written to be released that year, right? And now the next game that we should be playing right now is going to drop old platform. As much as that pains some people, and I'm sorry, it's going to be a reality. It's going to have to advance and
It's normal.
And to do the things that the game needs to evolve to, right? Or you're going to have 2 completely different versions of the game that aren't going to be able to communicate with each other. And I don't know if they've got the manpower and the resource to be able to do that. So
I think it's a technology issue between your hardware and your software, or what games are capable of versus what hardware can actually play it.
I think their engine too needs a lot of work. I think they're being stubborn and not wanting to go outside to a different engine. And I think them building their own engine is limiting what they can do. Hey, Dean, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you. It would be good with a 3-year cycle if the game is significantly different, but I'm not sure that can happen without new engine. Yeah, Money Bean Slayer, absolutely. And that's what I mean. Like, they're stuck on that engine without revamping it. But the thing is also, we don't know what the next game is going to have in it, because this game was supposed to have been released a year earlier. You know what I mean? Like, I think they kind of understood that, and that was their strategies to kind of improve it a little bit, add a few things to it, make it a little bit different. And then in 4 years from that game, 19 being released, we're going to have the next game, right? 2-game version. Now we're 6 years out. So Giants could absolutely be holding everything super close to their chest right now and not giving us anything for this next game. And it's going to absolutely blow our minds on everything they've added to that game that they've had to try and maybe work with the previous one that was already written, right? So maybe we give them the benefit of the doubt and wait and see what that game can do for us. But I'm not going to hold my breath, right? Otherwise, I think they would have done it through DLCs or something like that. But who knows? Maybe they've got some big contract and they're going to switch engines and do all this stuff because that was kind of already in the thing. I don't know. Yeah, no, Mark, it's been the same engine since 09. You're right. Yeah, and I think that's the problem.
They can't use that excuse we're a small company anymore.
Right? They can't. I think they should keep this version going. Games like American Truck Simulator hasn't had an update yet. It's still going strong with DLCs. I get what you're saying. But at the same time, you've already set a precedent of having so many different generations of the game and versions of the game. And each one of those increases has given you something drastically different. Can you imagine if this game was still being played with the same graphics and everything and functions as Farm Sim 11 or 13? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this type of game, you do need those generational separations. Mark says ATS is actually getting a new game engine soon. Oh, nice. What's up, Marty? I do agree to a point, but since they are a European company, I don't see that happening. I don't know if they can. I don't think they could get to a GTA status. But,
No.
But I don't think doubling or tripling the number of players would be that hard. I don't think it would. You just have to understand what makes those other games so good and so desirable to play, right? I think having an open sandbox is amazing. And the amount of mods that we had that are available to every player of the game is amazing. And yeah, GTA's been around for 10 years or whatever, right? 9.
It was 10 years.
Yeah, something like that, right? So
Well, the fifth one was 10 years.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, and that game has been out so long that obviously it's been modded to crap. And I don't think Farm Sim could ever get to that status because I think it's a cultural thing. But I think if you make it in a way so that those types of people, those types of players can get enjoyment out of this too, then yeah, right? I mean, think about Minecraft. I mean, there's people that play Farm Sim just to build farms that don't farm. They just want to build stuff. You know what I mean? And there's so many different types and demographics and sub layers of player that you can get in here. So Kubota DLC was the only one I bought and nothing else really happened for me. Oh, no, I get it. I get it. North American players really got shafted on this game. And I've been thinking a lot about this lately. And it could be that we didn't get very good DLCs because the game was already created 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, they had to delay it, and then you've already got all these contracts written in place for this game, so they didn't expect North American market to explode like it did in 2020, so they didn't have the foresight to go with that. And now the next game that we're going to get in 25 could have all of this American stuff in it that we just mind blown, right? And these companies have been lined up waiting for since 2020, 2 years now, right? 3 years almost. And that could be a real possibility. I don't know. It's tinfoil hat time, guys. I just play for Mark and Chris's mods, right? I just play to make tractors dirty, right? Not to mention, it was on the drawing board 1 to 2 years before that. Oh, I know. And that's the thing, right? In one hand, I really criticize Giants because, hey, you didn't do anything extra to give us anything extra. But maybe they couldn't. Maybe they were contractually obligated to not be able to give us anything more because at that time, that was supposed to be released in 2021, 2022, right? And now we are at this game, and this is what should have been then. You know what I mean? And it's just, man, you know, maybe now with the next one, everything that happened in 2020 and the growth that it saw got some more people involved and more brands and got them thinking about North America. And now they're able to actually implement these things because they couldn't, because this game was already basically done, right? And out there and scheduled. So I don't know. Trevor, what are you doing for New Year's Eve tomorrow night? I don't know. We did get Mac added for FS22, so there's reason for optimism for more American brands. And I think that was a direct result of the pandemic boom that we saw, right? I really do. They realized North America, that was a late addition that they could do because it wasn't different, right? They were going to use a generic semi-truck or give it a brand, right? Just like we had 19, that was a generic truck. They saw an opportunity and threw it in. Why not? So
the most newest thing that we got in this one was fire trucks.
Yeah. And Cecil's right. The North American market could absolutely explode with the next FS game. It just, I don't know. Like, I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and thinking about how long my company takes to do things and what we're contractually obligated to do at times, you got to let things run its course. You can tell people, yes, we're going to get that. We're going to get that. We're going to get that. But it may take 2 years to get there. I'm not even joking. Like, some things literally take my company, even my company, that long to get done. Right. And I don't know. They don't tell us, obviously, what the plan is, right? What's going on behind the scenes. We just take their information that they do share and give it to all you guys. So I'm critical that they didn't do enough, but at the same time, maybe they couldn't because there was already things in place before everything went to hell in 2020, right? And the self-publishing was just before the release of 22, so they didn't get the chance to build on it. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like I said, I'm critical of Giants because I care, right? If I didn't care about their company and the growth and have passion for this, I wouldn't care. Like, I don't care about other games that I play, Wreckfest, whatever. I can play it, I enjoy it. ATS, sometimes I get a little bit, hey, they should, you know what I mean? And this was bad or this was good. But it's like, I love Farming Simulator, right? I don't know why, but it's just something about it that I absolutely love. And to be passionate about it and to criticize, it's constructive, right? It's all constructive for the most part. It's constructive. But you have to look at it on both sides, right? You absolutely do. No, Marty, I feel that they do too, but that could be a result of them already being locked into contracts. You know what I mean? Like, if you got to think, if they already had every one of these DLCs known for this game, and this game was supposed to release in 2020 as a 21 game, right? Labeled 21. It was supposed to release in 20. That means that we would have got this game from November of 2020 until November of 23 on a 2-year cycle, which is what it was probably originally planned before the pandemic hit. And all of those contracts and everything were probably already written in stone before everything shut down in March of 2020. So if that's the case, they didn't expect us to be on this game a full year later. You know what I mean? Like, we should already be on to the next game a year into that game right now, based on their plan that they probably had from the previous 10 years of everything that they'd been doing. No, I get it. I completely agree it did, right? I completely agree it did. But if you look at the way that everything they had done was 2-year cycles, if that game would have released, if this game, 22, would have released as a 21, the next game, a true 23, would have released a year ago. We would already be on to the next game. And you wouldn't be talking about these 3-year cycles. So, really,
the online Grand Theft Auto didn't release right away. I think it was a year later.
Yeah. I mean, my biggest thing is, now that I understand what they did, right? Kinda. 23 would have released last month. No, 23 would have released in 22. We would be 13 months into that game. If they would have kept on the same cycle that they had done ever since 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, we would have already been playing Farming Simulator 23, which for us now is probably going to be 25.
I don't like 15.
Like Trevor says, it could take... Oh, wait, where'd it go? Oh, he removed it. Oh, it said long message. Okay, I'm going to read it for you. Mark says, like Driver says, it can take years for them to get a project start to finish. They really want to break into the American market, and they know there's lots of players over there they want to cater to. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's not bad. He just sent an extra long one. But it makes sense, right? My thing now is, why did we go and continue with a 3-year cycle instead of going back to the 2-year cycle? Okay. I understand completely why the DLCs and everything, you already had all that stuff planned out. It may not have been the best because you weren't thinking about North America because it hadn't exploded yet, because we didn't have the pandemic. All that stuff was already in place before March of 2020. I get it. Okay. But now that you've had this time, why are you continuing on a 3-year cycle? And I feel like it's because they got bad data. In 2020, the game exploded. They're like, oh, we can extend this game out to 3 years now, and we'll be okay. And I think that was bad data on their part. Oh, I know. The merch thing is ridiculous. The merch thing is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard. Like, I have merch in the United States and Europe. Me, with 25,000 subscribers almost. Right? You're a company that does millions of dollars of business every year. You should be able to get somebody in the United States to make some product for you. Pretty simple. Unless they want to control all the inventory themselves, then that I totally understand. But that's, maybe you don't make as much profit on it and let somebody else hold the inventory for you, or make it on demand. I don't know. And I'm just out here standing in this field, guys. Literally, that's all I'm doing. I'm away from the harvester, just standing in this field, watching the birds. American Farm Con.
Driver.
I don't see why we can't have an American Farm Con. The thing that, okay, I think what's going on with that is that they feel like they have to have this super big presentation like they have there. They have to have the stage. They have to have the competition. They have to have all of this stuff. No, you don't. You don't. I'm telling you, you have the thing at a Holiday Inn somewhere. People are going to show up.
Heck, people even show up for the thing with the Harrisburg, what you call it, whatever they have in there.
What was that? I'm sorry.
People show up to even whatever they have in that Harrisburg thing that we got over here.
I mean, I think they have expectations and they have a standard that they want to uphold. But the problem is, if you don't start catering to the market, you're going to lose that market because they're going to get bored and they're going to move to something else. Right? So even if it's not a level 10 production that you're putting out, if you can give them a 7 and make it on the verge of like an 8, you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, go to an existing farm show. There's Louisville, Kentucky in February is one of the largest farm shows in the country. Do something there. Be present there, right? You're going to a rodeo down in Texas. I get it. There's a lot of people down there, but what is a rodeo going to do for farming? Like arable farming, root crop farming, right? I don't see the connection. Why spend so much effort on that and not on your actual agricultural shows? You know what I mean?
Our farm show over here does stuff with tractors and which it's farm show complex over in Harrisburg.
Chris has got the idea. He's like, add a few tractors, a few content creators, and some merch. People would absolutely show up. I mean, Americans are simple like that. Yeah. And I'm telling you, if there was a farming simulator something in the United States that was not associated with a TwitchCon or a whatever, right? All these other cons and things, and it was a farming simulator had a bigger presence, right, in an agricultural environment show, I would do everything in my power to get there. I don't care if it's East Coast, West Coast, Florida, Michigan, wherever, Texas. Unless it's a rodeo. I'm not doing a rodeo.
Heck,
I will.
driver.
Yeah, what's up?
They even got tractors square dancing in the farm show over here.
Interesting. Interesting. Mark says you need Activision or someone to come up with a farm sim game. Yeah. Like I'm honestly surprised that Squad's the only one that has tried it. You know what I mean? I'm honestly surprised that Squad is the only one that has tried to get it into the farming. Now, we've had that ranch simulator, which was kind of, but not really. But you saw Mudrunner added farming into that, right? Harvester and stuff. And now ATS is adding farming equipment into it. Are we on the verge of maybe seeing a couple farming sim games being competition?
I think SnowRunner did it too.
That's what I mean. SnowRunner, not Mudrunner. SnowRunner. No, Reaver. I get it. Yeah. Yep, I agree. They want to own it all. They don't want to lease anything or rent anything. They want it to be 100% theirs, and I think it's a bad idea. You're gonna lose your market before you even have a chance to do anything with them. I mean, we're gonna go play ATS, or we're gonna go back to racing games, or we're gonna do something like that, right? Instead of being loyal to a fault. I mean, they think that everyone is loyal to a fault, and here in the United States, man, there is not a lot of people like that. There are, but there aren't.
We leave ourselves known. We're really vocal.
Driver, come to Houston. I will buy you a personal queso.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't think that Activision would be the best ones for it, but I think somebody that already makes a vehicle-based game wouldn't have too much problem.
Hey, Forza has
getting down that avenue.
tractors.
Check out.
Again, that was only in 4.
Okay, Mark Thor, what is that game? Check out the mud on cattle and crops. Oh, there was another game, isn't there? I forgot about that. What is that? We actually have it upstairs on PlayStation. There was another farming simulator game in 17. I got it as a joke. Like, I was gonna send it to somebody, and the kids just kept it upstairs in their room. Reaver, I don't see why you won't be able to do farming equipment in that game. Yeah, state fairs, absolutely. Yeah, Mark, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I mean, like I said, anybody that makes a racing or a car related type thing right now, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be too hard, right? The engine's been out forever. The mechanics you can kind of do in other games already. It's the level of detail that Giants is able to get to with what they've got going on so far, their legacy of it, their franchise. There was a mission on one of the GTAs where you stole a combine. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it was San Andreas. Then you made mincemeat out of the people, but
That's funny. That is funny. All right.
they literally have tractors on Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah, Huckleberry Taz, that was it. Cool. Guys, it's been fun. I enjoyed fast farming tonight, showing you all around, showing you what all we can do.
And standing in the field.
And then standing in the field, because what better way to end a stream than to do it the same way I did at the beginning, and that's to just talk to you guys, right? About something I'm very, very passionate about. Marty, your message to me, we can talk about that in a minute. Playground Games would be an awesome company to make a FS game. I mean, I think the people that make like Bugabare, right? Or the people that make, I don't know, Dirt, but like the racing stuff, like the NASCAR racing stuff or anything like that, right? Where there's physics and things involved in it. I don't think they would be too hard to. You already got graphics, right? The biggest thing is the map, right? Rendering and things like that. So I don't know. Somebody could do it. I'm telling you.
Just don't just use one engine for years.
Yeah. 4B Gaming coming in with a 25-month member chat saying, "Why have I stayed here so long?" I don't know, man. I ask myself that all the time when I keep seeing numbers like that, and I'm very, very grateful, and it just means that I've done something to keep you guys hooked, or maybe it's pity. I don't know. Either way, thank you. Oh, guys, can we get some hash browns and hashtags for Lane? 4B Gaming coming in with that 25-month member chat. Art of Team 53, the shop crew, everybody. This is why you're the best driver. Not many content creators stop just to chat, still keep an audience. I mean, we lost some people, I can guarantee you that. But I just wanted to chat with you guys for a bit. I mean, it's the blackmail you hold on me. You shouldn't have told. No. That's. Shh. Yep. We want the trophy. No, we're gonna get a new trophy. We're getting a new trophy, Marty. New trophy. We're gonna have to figure something out, though. I need a good competition. Something where I can like set the rules right before I go camping for like 3 weekends. That's what we need. Wooden spoon to the loser. Now the loser gets nothing but a tutu and some glitter. That's what the loser gets. But guys, it's been fun. VC, where can everybody find this server at?
I don't know.
Wrench, you still in here?
Discord.
Super easy to get there, right? We got G Portal servers. They're awesome. Guys, check out Discord. The information's over there under the info. Go to multiplayer server rules. Check that out. Then you'll be able to see it once you click on the reaction at the bottom. You'll be able to see what's going on in here. Jump in. They're having a good time. The goal here is to get 5.3 million liters of each crop into the silo. It's going to take some effort. It is. It's not going to be a simple one that we can get done in a week. So they need your help. If you're interested in playing, jump on. We're going to have other challenges coming up here soon too. We've got other servers. So if you're not big on fast farming, we got some other stuff that might be a little bit more realistic for you. We got a PC server too. Is Discord powered by G Fuel? No, Discord's not, but I am. I am. I absolutely am. 20% off, guys. Don't forget about that too. Glenn says happy 123 tomorrow and a happy new year. You as well, man. Alex says, what's been your favorite map? I'm gonna have to say it's a toss-up. between two new maps that we've never seen before in a previous game. Okay, that's either going to be American Falls or Alma, Missouri. The other maps, now Iowa Plains View is nice, but it's not quite my style, right? It's not quite my style. I like Alma a lot more because Alma reminds me a lot more of where I lived at, right? And to me personally, that's a better map for me. And I like American Falls, kind of the same thing. It's that smaller-ish type thing, right? And you've got stuff in the way and around, and yeah. Now, do I think other really good maps are out there? Yes, but we've kind of already seen some of those, and I'm not a big European map person. I honestly can't think of one European map that I would say yes, you have to go play because I like it too. Mark, are they doing Missouri next? Oh, are they doing east instead of keeping going north? I so hope they come to say do the Missouri one next. Now that we've got Kansas, that would super excite me. I would almost for the win. It's a great one. Delabuki did an amazing job. Absolutely amazing job. It may not have a lot of productions, a lot of extra things like Frontier and stuff like that, but man, it's a really well done map. I love the elevation change. Like, that was the biggest thing that I liked about Iowa Plains View, is just the roads, the ditches. They looked real, right? And if we could get some,
Saber likes the ditches.
I know. And if we could get some additional textures and stuff, I think, like, I don't know how many people realize this. Okay, here, I'm gonna turn this off because it's distracting me right now. And VC, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off by myself. Thank you all very, very much for hanging out. Guys, make sure you jump in here. They're all hanging out. They're having a great time. But VC, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. Any last words from all of y'all?
Everybody have a safe rest of the year and a start to the new year.
My final words are my final words. Oof.
Happy New Year, everybody.
All right, so thank you all, everyone at VC, y'all. I do appreciate all of y'all being here too. Oh, Mark, I'm gonna check that out. That is exciting. Like, that's one of the big reasons why I use Coast to Coast over there, because I'm like, I want to get to St. Louis. Like, I want to drive by close to my house, right? So that's exciting. If they've got that in the works, oh, I'm gonna have to start getting over there more. No, but Iowa Plains View, I liked the way that real things work, and that leads into realism, because I don't know how many of you realized. I heard this from somebody else, so if I'm incorrect on this, I'm sorry, but I heard that Giants changed the coding of the game. You know the foliage that we get on Zilanka, where it like really looks really decayed, like things actually like wither out and die and then grow back up in the spring? That's available to be used on any map now, because Giants no longer has that locked into a DLC. It's part of the base game scripting. I don't know if that's 100% right, but if it is, more maps need that, because it just looks phenomenal. Yeah, Reaver, you're right. Just get a big Lamborghini, right? You guys got pizza again. Tell you what, here's your pizza. Last time of the night. Get it while it's hot, guys. I'm gonna go and get out of here. I will see you guys Wednesday, I believe. The 2nd. No, 3rd. The 3rd. I will see you on January 3rd of 2024. It sounds so weird. But guys, wherever you're at in the world, have a safe and happy new year. And have a great day, night, evening. Until next time, this is Driver 53. Signing off.